I just had it out with my neighbor here. I was trying to talk to the landscaper about what I had done to the lot, that I used to own the lot and I'd done a lot of work to it to improve the drainage. I didn't want him digging into stuff and screwing up the drainage. But the reason for this video is I'm going to put it on YouTube, and it's for anybody that thinks about buying a house on a golf course, patio golf. Right now, I was being facetious with the landscaper. I asked him a question. I said, if you had nothing but amateur and beginner and novice golfers coming through all day, and they all had homegrown swings, never took a lesson, all high handicappers. Now, if you had a problem where the problem was to get as many golf balls in these yards north of the hole on the 6th hole, you can do that by increasing the number. It's going to be a contest between people to pick a tee location that would put the most golf balls in these yards north of the 6th hole. Okay, that's your challenge. And if you know anything about the bell-shaped curve, every tee box has a bell-shaped curve to it. That's what normal misses, extreme misses, normal shots that are hit down the middle. Well, when you send through the quality of golfer that they got here in Sundance to that tee box right there, they're satisfying a guy's ambition to put as many balls in this yard as he can. Now, why am I saying that? I've been living here for 17 years, and I'm going to tell you about what we call the 6th hole Sundance creep. Last week, the first day of the season, that tee box that's back there in the corner was right over the top of that cactus right there. Right over the top of the cactus, and far away from the cart path, okay? That was a good place. That wasn't a good place for trying to win a contest. If you're trying to win a contest to see how many balls you can put in these yards up here, that's not a very good place, because you've eliminated a lot of yards and you've got it far away from the yards. Now, when you put it over here, when somebody selects, when I'm trying to put as many balls in those yards and break as many windows as I can, I got to find a spot that's going to let me do that. And right there is, because it's all the way back, so every golfer has a chance to miss it, and we've got it all the way to the right near the cart path, so that all they have to do is miss a little bit, and everybody misses. Let's get through what amateur golf and novice golf is. The biggest novice here on this course, or the most arrogant people on this course, are the people setting up the tee box. Now, I was going to say, last week on opening day, that tee box was right over the top of that cactus, and it was away from the golf cart path. So it helped me, gave me a little relief, and it gave us people here a little relief from being people walking in their yards and hitting their houses and breaking their windows and breaking their solar panels. All right, this is Happy Gilmore golf. This is the golf in the last 20 years has gone the way of the Republican Party. You're not quality people anymore. You don't have people coming out here dressed up. We got the dregs out here. Not only are they the dregs, but they're the dregs in etiquette. And when they put a ball in somebody's yard, oh well, they don't care. They walk in their yard and get it. There's no such thing as private property on a patio golf. If you're on the golf course, that's it. But that tee box right there, whoever put it there today won the prize for trying to put as many balls in this yard as possible. Another thing about having that tee box there, and you guys, I keep warning you day in and day out, you haven't seen the peak yet as far as play. When you get a group up there that's moving slow and they're holding everybody up, and you've got golf carts all the way from that tee all the way back to the corner, and people waiting on the tee to hit because of slow play. Guess what? Where those guys are standing right now, there's more balls land right there from the second shot on the 5th hole than you don't realize. You're going to get somebody killed over here. Move that tee box over to the other side of the lake. You see where those birds are on the other side of the lake? Move it over there. But you won't move it over there because your fucking main focus is to put as many balls up in these yards as possible. And you know, with that tee box set up and everybody hitting foul balls to the right, you know exactly what's going to happen. You're doing this on purpose. Don't tell me that it was an accident. Those accidents happen about 30 a day, all right? I've always got balls. There's hardly a day that goes by that I don't have balls in my front yard or my backyard. And that's because the people were honest and they didn't walk in my yard and get them. Usually if I'm not looking, they hit a ball in my yard and they walk right in my yard and get it, all right? They feel like they have a patio pass. And the golf course sets that tee box up there so that its golfers, how can we make sure that golfers walk on his property all day? How can we make his property common property? How can we make his property a common area where we can lay, drop in golf balls and let golfers walk on it all day? Well, we'll put the tee box right next to his property. We'll make sure that everybody that misses to the right has a chance of putting it in his yard. Okay? You don't get it. One of these days, somebody's going to get killed from a second shot from the 5th tee. I've seen so many times sitting out here that people, you've got a dozen people waiting on that tee box, and all of a sudden somebody hollers 4 from the 5th fairway and everybody ducks. And the next thing you know, there's a guy up there hitting from the tee box. He comes up, says he's sorry, and then he hits to the 5th green from the tee box where the guy's standing, where the ball landed. All right? I live here day in and day out. I know a lot about golf. I've made every golf mistake there is, every bad hit there is. I know these people and you take my ownership of this property and my civil rights to live here without being bombarded day in and day out with foul balls, right? You don't take it serious. It's like we don't care. This is we don't care golf. It's your fault that you've got a broken window. You bought a house on a golf course. Broken windows are parts of the golf course. We have a history of, we know how many balls we put up there. You've put thousands of balls in my yard in the last 15, 16 years. All right? How about taking that tee and correcting the situation? Take me out of harm's way and everybody else out up here. All right? You're legally, this is legal vandalism on your part. Legal vandalism. You're using a strategy that you know, oh, we can call it an accident. Every time somebody hits a foul ball up there from that tee box, it'll be an accident. Accident my ass. Thank you for listening. Okay? This is going on YouTube. Thank